take a look at this. Strong storms blowing through Muncie yesterday. This is video rather from a viewer, Ashley Picorni. Just the wind you can see there, taking out the garbage bins, didn't really stand a chance. Debris flowing all around this neighborhood there, and we have just seen so many pictures of the damage in this area and really the impact here. You're looking at radar to start on your Thursday morning because we saw all of that moisture come in overnight, hoping to dry out for a few hours today, and we really need that for a long time. But we're talking about the severe storms in Muncie, and you mentioned a tornado there. I know that has to be confirmed, but the pictures are pretty convincing.
Yes, they are. Oh my gosh.
We had several pictures. A lot of folks spotted it, and so now the National Weather Service is trying to look for damage. The good news is that was just outside of Muncie, so hopefully damage is limited. But I got to show you this photo.
Okay.
This is over from by the Walmart and the Lowe's on the northwest side. You're going up and down McGalliard Road, up at the Morrison Road light. So Amber was at a red light, and right below the red light, she's looking at this thing in the distance. So she got us a picture, and we sent this to the National Weather Service to help them confirm that, yeah, there was at least a funnel getting real close to the ground. It's hard to tell if it's actually on the ground right now, but this was briefly happening just on the west side of Muncie. So where the National Weather Service will be looking specifically today, here's downtown Muncie. We're more on the northwest side, kind of a little bit closer to Ball State, but there's technically State Road 332, so McGalliard Road going westbound, so kind of near Andersonville. We also had some pictures coming in from the Delaware County Airport looking west too, so somewhere there just west of Muncie. We'll try to get you more information once we know from the National Weather Service. The good news I have for you this morning is that we're drying out, and we got soaked last night. We still have a flash flood warning right now for Greencastle, Cloverdale, and near Monrovia, because when you look at these rainfall totals, the yellow color shows you 2, orange 3, red you're getting 4 to 6, and we picked up nearly 6 inches just west of Monrovia. That's the bullseye, but a lot of folks got wet. And then also right around Chatham Hills, we'll have a report from Anna in just a moment. They picked up 1.56 inches or so there by the golf course, another 1 to 2 inches farther south. So we got soaked. So how are the roads doing this morning? Well, so far I don't have any closures due to waters that may have recently risen just in the past 12 hours, but I do have a crash report coming in from near Hagerstown. This just popped up, so I'll have to get you more information on that in a moment. I'm going to take you to State Road 1, I-70 eastbound. We've got the camera from Cambridge City, also the Hagerstown exit. You're looking westbound. That one lane that we call it the local lane, where you can get off and on the interstate a little bit easier, that is closed right now because the interstate splits there during the construction. So one lane is open, but we'll keep a close eye on that. And it is a wet start, Jalea, this morning.
Yeah, not what we need, a wet start, Matt, especially as Carmel is taking extra steps this morning to try and protect its infrastructure after all of the historic flooding destroyed the Hazeldale Parkway Bridge over the weekend.
The Indiana National Guard is now on the ground helping build a second line of defense just to slow that water. Marina Silva is in studio explaining the operation and why you might have saw those choppers in the air yesterday. Pretty interesting, Marina.
Yes, and these are those Indiana National Guard Black Hawk helicopters, and right now they're flying pretty low right by the Hazeldale Parkway Bridge where that used to be. Now, if you live near that area, you've probably seen or heard them, because trust me, I hear them. They are loud. Their mission, creating a secondary temporary dam. Those helicopters were able to pick up and place, get this, 73 sandbags to create it, and each bag weighs 2,000 pounds, and they're used as an additional protective layer in case water passes through the first. Now, it's a job only the National Guard can do.
It was inaccessible by any of our equipment today or before, incoming storms. Therefore, the need for the National Guard and the helicopters to place these sandbags.
The city added that more than 40 damaged homes displaced families and 215 homes were damaged. Hamilton County commissioners say they're working to create a bridge design plan. Now, when the Hazeldale Parkway Bridge was damaged, it created a waterfall into the Martin Marietta Quarry, and that endangered critical water and sanitary pipelines. So coming up at 6:30, I'm going to introduce you to one of those workers who has some pretty big concerns over that.
Yeah, and I know that, county leaders are worried about people getting on that water there because they're still doing it.
Yes, so Hamilton County Park and Recreation actually made a post saying, stay off the White River right now. We know we were telling people that last week. They're still asking, it's too high, just stay off the river right now.
Thanks, Marina. Well, today, Governor Mike Braun is expected to visit Noblesville and look at some of the damage there. The mayor says they are constantly assessing for safety, and conditions there are allowing them to start to focus on residents and their needs. But look at this video from our drone. It is just inundated. City leaders say there are multiple ways that families who are affected can get resources. They do need you to report the damage locally and federally to allow everyone to get the most aid available.
So actually now through Saturday, you can drop off if you have donations that can help neighbors, or pick up resources you need at the Hamilton County Fairgrounds. We have a link at WTHR.com that'll let you know what's needed. There's also a listening and a resource session at a Southside Park on Friday morning too, with more information.
And right now, FEMA is on the ground in Anderson, along with representatives from the Indiana Department of Homeland Security. Those reports will go to President Trump as he is weighing a formal disaster declaration for Indiana. Anderson mayor says the city has assessed 600 homes for flood damage. And while they wait to find out about that federal help, neighbors, they're showing up every day, helping support one another.
And we're seeing that Hoosier hospitality not only in Anderson, but all across our state. On the north side, people at Lakefront at Keystone Apartments, they're collecting items for their friends that are impacted by the floods. That includes things like water, clothing, phone chargers, things we take for granted, and cleaning supplies. It will go to the Washington Township Adult Center. That's serving as a Red Cross shelter right now. Any money donated goes to the Indianapolis Foundation's Flood Relief Fund. If you have some items that would help, you can drop them off through 5 o'clock tomorrow night at the complex office on Delegates Row. It's near 96 in Keystone, but we've got all this online too if you want to read that again. And sadly, that generosity, though, we don't take it for granted because it is not universal.
Yeah, a lot of people look for these opportunities, and a man we know has been arrested by police for theft in Cambridge City, as they say he was stealing from flood survivors. They say he dug through items that people have put outside, and then he was taking those items. Now, they remind people just because someone's belongings are sitting outside right now after this disaster does not mean they are free for you to take.
Yeah, we have a lot of flooding coverage and resources for those of you that need it, and we've made it easy and put it all in one spot for victims on our website. So WTHR.com/flooding has a long list to help you out. Well, as we continue to honor and celebrate America's 250th birthday, we want to take you inside of a special place here in Hamilton County.
And you've probably driven by this old tiny White House and just didn't know what was inside. So just off College Avenue, north of 108th Street in Carmel, you might want to take a look inside. This is the Clay Township Military Library and Museum. It is dedicated, as you guessed, to honor veterans with ties to Hamilton County.
And there's no other place like it in the county. One veteran, John Baldwin, is the man helping keep the memories alive here.
This is from a veteran who was at the Carmel American Legion post, World War II veteran. This and other documents were actually found in a cardboard box in the garage of the post. And so they saved it and brought it to us.
Samantha Johnson is helping share this story and taking us around the little museum that could, and introducing us to some of the local veterans tonight on 13 News. Hey, Matt.
Hey, good morning. It is a wet start. We're starting over at IMS. Green means go or rain. I don't know which, but we're talking about rain ending, which is finally good. Yesterday, we had a great day at the Indiana State Fair. I think we have another great day as well. But coming up, we'll let you know about one more rain chance heading into the weekend.
2 young children are back with their family after a dramatic kidnapping and then rescue caught on video. We'll show you the moments when a woman was taken into custody and those kids were safe.
And the U.S. national debt now over $40 trillion. What that means for you and your budget and for the president's economic plans.